Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
All right. And I think that's it. All right. Thank you. I'm not stealing it. I almost did.
It's yours anyway, I thought.
Next item.
2.03, audience participation.
Is there anyone that would like to address the board? Individuals addressing the board should take into consideration the rules of common courtesy and refrain from making attacks against a board member or district employee that are unrelated to the person's duties. Members of the public will each be afforded 3 minutes to make their comments, and board members will not respond to any comments or questions. Superintendent or designee will respond in a timely manner to all of those who request to reply. Please state your name and address.
Kathie Fields, 22670 Wood Creek. An update on the summer help program. Mr. Williams is correct. There's a lot going on. We're very appreciative that the district allowed our 10-month people to work for the summer. There has not been one complaint. They're showing up. They are working their fannies off. No, wait, there was one complaint. Steve. They're very grateful to have the opportunity, and what's really amazing is our group finally have enough help to where it's relieved some of the stress. So Jack and I are not running around putting fires out because this one's going to beat the living daylights out of the other one. So things are a lot more relaxed, but they are very productive, and it's something that I'm hoping the board may consider with different parameters next year, because I've not heard one negative thing. Ms. Delatoria, has anything come to your office as far as a complaint?
No.
So that was just...
Actually, I heard something very positive.
What did you hear?
I heard from one of the maintenance workers that when they were doing the painting that it was allowing him to move faster in doing the painting.
Correct, because he was doing the upper.
Yeah.
Yep. So it has worked out. It's been a real positive, at least for us. Steve will whine a little bit, but he'll get over it.
Thank you very much.
I am here to discuss a little bit about the Taylor High School athletics and possibly like how the funds are being dispersed throughout the district. I have previously spoke with Warren.
Would you state your name and address?
Robin Linderman, 9650 Catherine Taylor. I guess I'll pretty much just get to the point. I'm here in regards to uniforms for Taylor High School cheerleaders, which are being told that there will not be any provided from the district due to funds. And I do have a couple questions regarding a possible grant that was given to the district for $4,000. So I'm curious to know where that is or if that's even true. Next, I would like to know where the concessions, for example, for the Kennedy homecoming game, who collects those and how are those dispersed? And I would like to know why Warren had employees working for, say, at Kennedy at the concession stands and collected the money for the district to be dispersed at his will when Truman had individual sports teams running their concessions and kept the money for their individual sports teams. I also would like to know, as far as, do we have a Title IX coordinator for our district? And if so, may I have that contact information? And let's see. I would also like to know, for example, upcoming for the other sports teams, for say basketball, wrestling, you know, girls and boys, who is going to provide their uniforms and how much is that cost opposed to, say, like the cheerleaders' uniforms? I really believe that Taylor is working hard to rebuild our perception and really not providing something as small as uniforms for our cheerleaders and our new high school really is not going to help the other communities look more positively upon us. I do know that that is something that, you know, the kids were looking forward to. It's been a big change for everybody, and that really is going to affect the girls in, you know, their overall perception of the change. And that will conclude my question.
Thank you very much.
We know that to be true, that the cheerleaders aren't getting uniforms.
I have written, I think you had 4 questions. If you'll just make sure you turn it in to Kim Webb, I'll get in touch with Lauren and do some fact finding and then leave your phone number.
I have spoke with Lauren, like I did state previously,
Good.
before I came here, and
Thank you.
did not get my answers.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Linda Moore, 22770 North Line, Taylor. First, I would like to say that the TFT has worked very hard with this district and you know, making sure that we're doing things and the positive changes that are happening and make sure that we are doing things that are right for students. In terms of the placement that went on this year, first and foremost, I would like to say that it was not communicated to our members. So if this is a communication issue, then we need to resolve the communication issue. Some people got wind of that they could move. Some people got a call from the secretary at the incoming building and said, you need to look at this job. It was all over the board. It was not communicated to our members what the openings were and how to go about getting any of those openings. And second, in terms of our members, and myself included until I was on the phone with Sean on Friday, I had no idea what Apple Tech is, or Apple Trek, or whatever it might be. I have no idea what that is. Our members certainly don't have any idea what that is. And they never had to look at a job posting that was emailed to them and see the internal and the external. So they look at it and they see the internal and say, well, I need a resume and I need to get all of that stuff, and that HR flat out is not going to provide them for them. How would they know that that's not what they have to do on a holiday week, no less? That they need to have something turned in by Friday. So I guess that, you know, and we have said throughout the last year or two, we don't care what the process is, but we need to have the process. It needs to be very, very clear. It needs to be written, and it needs to be communicated to people. And our members deserve that. And I guess that's all I have to say. Thank you. Thank you.
Is there anyone else that would like to address the board? Thank you. Next item.
2.04, communications and ambassador updates.
Anyone have any communications or ambassador updates? Since the end of summer. There's none. Next item.
2.05, committee reports.
Do you have any committee meetings that are scheduled? We will be working on policy next Monday, is that correct?
Yes.
And we're starting with the rest of 7,000 or 8?
I think we're in the middle of the, well, more than halfway through the 7th. So, it's the intent of the cow to do that. So, we'll make good progress. That's the hope.
We've also been delaying a discussion about use of vacant land and vacant buildings, so I think that will be added. That's been put off because of all the extra budget things that we've done and presentations that we've had for the end of the school year. So we will have that on the agenda for next week also. And then Board Operations Committee, if we could meet anytime soon, if you guys could look at your schedule. I think we need to meet about board goals, strategic planning goals, and other topics. So if you could just let me and Ben know, that would be great. Anyone else with any committee reports? We have a motion to close reports and presentations.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Miller, supported by Mrs. McCoy to close reports and presentations. presentations. Any other additional questions or comments? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes